Writing. It started one quiet afternoon when Emily, a single mother, overheard her 6-year-old son, Adam, giggling in his room. She thought nothing of it at first. Children often invented imaginary friends. But what made her pause was the sound of him whispering numbers. When she leaned against the doorway and asked who he was talking to, Adam smiled innocently and said, "I'm playing with Daniel. He wanted to know your phone code." Emily laughed it off, assuming her son was repeating things he'd overheard. But when she checked her phone later, she froze. Adam had recited her exact passcode. She had never told him. Over the next few days, Adam grew more attached to Daniel. He spoke about him constantly, describing him as a tall man who stood in the corner of his room at night. When Emily asked where Daniel came from, Adam simply said, "He was here before us." At first, Emily thought it was just a child's overactive imagination, but then came the night she tried to log into her laptop and found the password already entered, incorrectly, several times. She never let Adam near that computer. The only person who could have known her credentials was herself. Yet, Adam casually mentioned the next morning, Daniel tried to guess, but he got it wrong. Emily's unease grew into fear when Adam began repeating things she only said out loud when alone. One evening, while balancing her checkbook, she muttered her online banking password under her breath. Hours later, Adam chirped, "Daniel says your money isn't safe." Her skin went cold. She had never spoken that information near her son before. The breaking point came when she received an email from her own account, one she hadn't sent. It simply read, "I see you." That same night, Adam woke up screaming, insisting Daniel had been sitting on his bed, whispering things he couldn't understand. Desperate, Emily tried confronting her son, asking him to describe Daniel in detail. He said Daniel looked a little like Daddy, even though Adam's father had passed away years ago. But then Adam added something that made Emily's blood run cold. "He doesn't it like when you done it listen. He says soon, you'll let him in." That night, Emily locked every door and window in the house. Still, at 3 a.m., her phone lit up on the nightstand. The screen displayed her banking app, logged in, showing movements she hadn't made. At the same time, from Adam's room came the sound of laughter. 2 voices, one small and one much deeper. Emily rushed in and found Adam sitting upright in bed, eyes wide open but glassy as though he were sleepwalking. The phone slipped from her hand when Adam's lips moved and a man's voice came out. It recited her old passwords, one after another, with chilling precision. When she screamed at him to stop, Adam suddenly collapsed, unconscious. The next morning, he remembered nothing. To this day, Emily refuses to use online passwords at home, terrified that somehow Daniel is still listening. She never speaks them aloud, but sometimes, when she changes them, Adam smiles knowingly and whispers the new ones before she ever tells him. Thank you for watching. If this story gave you chills, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more terrifying true horror stories. Your support helps keep the darkness alive. Until next time, sleep with one eye open.